Hello and welcome to another FS19 mod review. So in this video we're taking a look at the first of the Agritechnica mods to be released on the Giants Modhub. This is the Bergmann TSW 6240W Manure spreader. We've got two of them here, one in each configuration. The other configuration change of the wheel equipment. So we've got the Michelin cargo bibs on here, or cargo X bibs. And we have the usual Trelleborgs on this one. So looking around these spreaders, these are very nicely detailed. So lots of detail on them. All the relevant taps, pipes and everything down the side here. Dynamic hoses all work. Some really clear decals on the front there. What I would presume would be our spread chart. A little bit fuzzy close up, but a lot clearer than a lot we've seen on machinery. Everything connects up as it should do there. Got the handbrake cable down there on the screw handle. Lots of detail around the back here. Same down this side with the hoses and everything. Got all that on the side there. So there's no difference between these two spreaders, other than this one's on the Axion 830 and the other one's on the 800, which is the one we're going to try and use it on. It says we need 160 horsepower, but we know how the horsepower recommendations go in this game. So I've got 205 here, and if that fails to pull up the hills, we've got the bigger one here. That's the general plan anyway. So hopping in the tractor, we'll take a look at the usual lighting arrangement on the machine. So they all work. There's no work lights around the back there, beacons or anything. Indicators both work, and if we unfold the spreader, just the slurry door comes up and we uncover the discs. Now if you look at the spreader, we've got a hydraulic ram on the side here. If I just bring the display up, I don't know about you, but I can't see anything up there where that is animated, unfortunately. So you've got a hydraulic door on the side for making loading easy, but it doesn't seem to be animated in any way. It's a bit unfortunate. There's a lot of possibilities with this spreader for more animations, in my opinion. Got some more rams on the back door there where that could be lifted up. See how it's spreading straight off the rotors. So I'd say that this particular mod could be a modder's toy for a little while, if they want to make some alterations to it. It's a very nice mod as it is, but could be improved still. If we leave up, we can see some nice detail on the rotors in the back there as well. See a bit of light through the floor there where we move around. So the floor chains are sort of the usual flat dimensions there. Got the slots in the floor for them. So we're going to go and try and load this up from our static muck heap. See if it'll work with a fill trigger. So I know whilst some people play realistically and load it with a shovel or telehandler, tractor loader, I'd say both or more than the tractor loader will struggle with this. With that side not dropping down. I certainly can't find any way of the side dropping down with mouse controls or anything. It's a bit unfortunate there. Let's hope this one does work with fill triggers. It's nice because it does have steering axle on the back there, as we can see. It's a really nice feature. So this one does work with fill triggers. up so we can just see what's going in there. Just looks to be a really nice spreader. While that's filling up, we'll take a look at them in the shop. So they're obviously under Manure spreaders. So we've got 6240 hair, 24 meter spread. We'll do lime as well as Manure. So just using the Agco 650 weight with them, 25,000 litres, 20k forward speed, and 160 horsepower. So wheel options, it's £92,500 in standard configuration. We then add the Michelins. It takes up to £96,050. So not a cheap spreader by any means. But a very, very nicely modded one, as we can see with the detail textures on it. But then we wouldn't really expect anything else from something which is from Giants. It's just lacking a few animations, what would actually improve it, in my opinion. Could be better. I'm having reservations about this tractor pulling this at the moment. Going to go on the field behind the shop. It's a fairly steep hill there. That one hasn't had any fertiliser on it yet, so we should get away with it. Get it unfolded. Just want to see how it unloads basically after what we found on previous spreader. And as expected, 205 horsepower, this is not 20k. So a bit ambitious on the horsepower of the steeper fields. Which I think we expected was going to happen, to be fair. Still very, very nice spreader, and it seems to be unloading as you'd expect a much spreader too, pushing it all to the back. So now we're at 20k. Nice to have another 24 meter spreader. Trying to get the spreader to run out, obviously, so we can monitor what it's up to. So no texture issues with Manure in there or anything. So I think the other thing we're looking for. I'm sure we have no problems with that sort of thing texture wise. And no issues with the textures coming out the back. What I'm going to do is pop it onto helper if I can get away with it. But that wouldn't be very nice in real life, would it? Face full of that stuff, hitting you. See what it does when it turns round. If there's enough manure in there, that is. Well, actually, there probably is more than enough in there, because I think I know what's going on in here. Let's just see if it matches up. If it doesn't get stuck on the hillside up there. You know, some of the AI on has an IQ smaller than my shoe size. Some nice sounds to the spreader as well. We're gonna that's matched up okay, as we can see. No misses down there, and that's run out literally with fraction to spare, or fraction left. So all good there. So a very nice spreader, all in all. It's nice to see the helper folds up once it's finished with it. So well worth a download, this one, or at least I think it is. We have seen a few of these locally in this area, so it's something we've seen in this country. Not as popular as the Bunnings, obviously, being where I'm based, and they're built nearby. But for now, that's where I'm going to leave this video, so I'll say thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.